son of a bitch.
If I'm not back in 5 minutes, just wait longer.
Start recording. Okay.
What is with us and styes?
Yeah.
I don't have any. I'm good.
See, I think it's because we have these really
Bug eyes.
bug eyes, and there's so much room in our eyelids to make styes.
See, I've got little eyes, so nothing's getting.
I know,
in there.
but honestly, since we did the what's it, the stupid ass staying in the forest, that's since then that I've been getting
Yeah,
them.
I've got one here and I've had it for ages. And
I've just got one the other day. I must have got some. I don't know how that.
Tell you what,
Oh, God,
I was cleaning out the kitten's fucking fleas last night. And they were jumping everywhere, and all of a sudden I felt like I had something in my eye, like wriggling around. So I swear I had like a fucking flea in there. But
Fucking hate.
welcome back to the
Yeah.
Threeskins podcast.
What an intro.
With your sexy host,
Greg.
and Matt and Lewis.
Yo,
What have you been up to this week, boys?
Not much actually, as always. I started playing that Destiny 2 game. It's basically
Free at the moment.
It's because it's
right.
free on the
of
PS4.
course it's free because it's dirge.
I played the first Destiny, and the second Destiny is just the first Destiny.
I think the.
Well,
I
they
think the,
say it's Destiny 1.5.
it feels like an expansion pack rather than an
I
actual
think
new game.
Destiny, the first Destiny, was where game hype started to die. Because now, whenever there's like a massive game coming out, I can't get excited about it because I'm like,
No Man's Sky.
Oh, shit, yeah. Like Destiny
Yeah,
came
that's
out.
amazing now, though.
Destiny came out and it was incredible, and we played it for like 5 minutes, and you get all your friends on, you're like, this is sweet, and you'd be like, okay, now what do we do? And it's like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, you run out of things to do
Oh,
really quick.
We ran out of things to do it in about
It-
15 minutes.
They
It's like
they made it better once they got the expansion packs. Well, like expansion DLC, what the fuck they call it these days.
It was
Guys,
like, let's go kill
but,
this
yeah,
monster
yeah.
for like 20 minutes to get some shit loot I don't need.
Yeah, but that's the thing that a lot of games have just turned into grind. It's a grind in it.
Feel free to skip this bit.
Yeah, it is. It's just
talk.
us talking about video games.
That's it. That's what we do.
Where
We
we got
go-
all these video games here, man.
Well, honestly, I haven't done much else. I mean, well, me and Matt, we're
We're
both
back.
on
We're
holidays.
back, we're back live streaming.
Yeah, we're back live streaming. That's something that's happened this week.
Yeah.
I always forget about the actual important stuff. Yeah,
We've
okay.
done about 3
so
live streams. Last night one was a little bit...
You're hugging a pillow.
got a little bit drunk.
What are you hugging
Little
a-
bit drunk.
Why do you always hug pillows?
That's why we
It's
took
the
the
hype.
pillows
It's
away.
We took all the pillows off the
It's-
sofa and we gave them
It's
to
to
you guys.
hide my
didn't we?
belly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're back
we can
live
live
streaming.
stream.
Matt was blackout drunk last night,
No, it wasn't that bad.
and we live streamed and we
You're
just
just
danced to
fucking
music.
me. Yeah, alright.
Wow.
No, well,
brown
it
out
is-
drunk.
Our live streams are pretty mental.
Yeah.
Someone described us as David and Badil on crack.
I think that's close.
Yeah.
That's close. That's a good. way
I'd
of
say
saying that.
meth.
Yeah, I think we're definitely we're more meth than crack.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah.
What about you then, Goo?
Um,
Editing.
yeah.
Yeah, we unload all the editing with him. Boom.
That advert on the last podcast took me forever,
Or what we
and
gonna
it
do
still
next
looks shit.
time?
I think it's good. I like
it's
it.
brilliant.
I
It's
really
funny
enjoy
for
it.
meme value, but if you were to actually judge the editing on it, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
shoddy.
person who actually drew.
Yeah, I
Detective
cannot remember
Rectum.
what your name is, but on Instagram. But we linked you in the last podcast for the advert. Thank you very much for the art. I always encourage, if you want to do us fan art, I really want to see somebody draw Greg like knee deep in a grave. That would be incredible.
Yeah, because I'm not allowed to actually take pictures of me knee deep in
Pretty
grave.
much, if you do make us fan art, we will probably more than likely post it
Yeah.
in our adverts we make,
Exactly.
which don't get enough comments for
Yeah.
the amount of effort.
Yeah,
we
that's
put into
I've
them.
noticed that. Like when I'm editing something and like you edit the podcast and it's just like, yeah, okay, that's done. And then I spend like 2 hours on an advert. I'm like, this is hilarious. Like, no one talks about this. Do people just like, as soon as we say that's a word for our sponsors, do people
Maybe-
just skip because they think they're real adverts? No,
I hope not. That
that
would
would
be
piss
annoying.
me off if that's the case.
But they're good. Like yeah. Maybe everyone watches it and knows it's good, so they don't need to comment on it.
They think they're real products, so they're just not interested. No, I don't want that Lewis side
Attack
video
the
game.
rectum.
Lewis side.
But Greg just brought it up
Banger.
a second ago that you guys are away next week.
We are.
You guys are going on holiday, aren't you?
We're going to
Little holiday.
Cornwall.
So there won't be a podcast, but we filmed something. We filmed a little vlog, so there will be a Threeskins vlog that goes up. So there you go, just a little something.
Yeah.
If you're not interested, don't bother watching it. But it
Or
was
just watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's going to be a lot
watch it.
shorter than a podcast.
Whilst
so
me and Greg are away, we're going to try and film at least 2 videos.
we're going to film like half a video.
The whole time we're there, we're literally you leave the back door
I'm gonna
and
be
you're
in
on
that.
the beach.
I'm gonna be on the fucking jacuzzi the entire time. I'm
Jacuzzi.
not gonna get
Mate,
out.
As Greg said, literally, we've been away twice recently. Well, in the past year, and both of the places had a jacuzzi.
dude,
fucking
you gotta
like,
fuck with that jacuzzi, like
There's no
Fuck
point.
with it.
Why
yeah,
you
like you gotta do a video in it, like sit in it and like try and get a lobster in there and like just bubble it like.
the thing is about like going away in England, yeah, is if you just go away in England, it's boring. But if you go away to someone that's got a jacuzzi, I'm game.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
it's the jacuzzi's on the balcony.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
It's incredible. And the balcony overlooks the sea, and it's in the cove in
The
Cornwall.
fuck was my invite?
Yeah,
You
we
probably could actually
probably
come.
could've,
It's
yeah.
because we're going.
I'm gonna have to edit the vlog while you guys are away.
We're just gonna send pictures of us in the jacuzzi. Hey, can you get on that Threeskins editing, please?
out
We're
here.
busy.
Get on with the editing. We're having a board meeting.
So,
Assholes.
guys, I think
What
we
have you
should...
been up to? Other
What
than
have I been
getting
up
smashed?
to?
Just smashed.
What have I been up to this week?
Matt did an hour-long
Don't-
live stream last night and cannot remember any of it.
Well, actually, it was like 40 minutes, but
I do remember it.
You told me you didn't remember any of it.
No, you know when you don't remember much, but then it kind of...
pops back in your head.
It's like, dude, where's my
Okay.
car?
Now you're sobering up. You're starting to remember.
Yeah. I fell asleep on the sofa in like a horrible pretzel kind of thing. I remember I woke up at like 4 a.m. and my arms were like this. And they fucking were both numb. And I couldn't get them off. Because you can't lift them up. So I had to like go off the sofa a bit and let them come off. So I could use them again. It felt horrible.
Anyway,
let's,
really sorry to...
Oh,
there's going to be...
there you go.
well,
Go on.
All right.
Alright, go ahead.
no. This relates to what I just did to you there. There's going to be a lot of cutting off of conversation here because we really want to like ramble and talk about shit and just go off on one. But the trouble is these our podcasts are getting accidentally progressively longer and longer and longer. And we were aiming for like
But
50 minutes to
if
an
you
hour.
like 'em.
But yeah,
We do love chatting shit.
in the future we will definitely have longer podcasts. But while we're still trying to bring audiences in and we're still trying to get you guys on board, we don't want to make these fucking podcasts like an hour and a half. So,
So we're gonna cut out this part of the podcast.
yeah,
as well.
this is...
Also, please pop us a like. I know I keep saying that, but it does get us up in the
And check
search
out
and
our-
recommended.
Check out our tip jar as well. We have a tip jar. We don't want to sponge money off you guys, but we really want to improve the quality of these podcasts.
We just want more mics and
Literally,
cameras,
all the
really.
money is gonna. When people donate to me and Greg, they think it just goes on beer. But
We have
No,
our
no,
own, we have our
it's-
own money for beer.
now we
We got the beer fund.
Yeah, we all want separate mics so the quality will be better. We wanna get
Yeah.
like a better setup. Like I think we're aiming to have like a table that we can all sit round properly, and we can have multiple camera angles. But we can't do that with a 10p budget.
Yeah,
which is what we're
we
currently on
eventually
at the
want
moment.
to get like
Yeah.
expand, but
we also want to hire some hookers.
we do.
Did I say that out loud?
We
How
really.
sick of a podcast would that be? We're gonna get guests on in the future, but how cool would it be if we just rang up a hooker and she came around? We were like,
Do you
That
wanna
would
hear-
be
do you
an
want-
incredible.
Do you want to hear
podcast.
something
I love
amazing?
That would be
Do you want to hear
genius.
something
I love
amazing?
that.
Paul was talking to me, and he told me that he got an email from Babe Station, and they wanted us to work with some of the
I
Babe
had an
Station
email.
guys.
I'll have to hook it out. I had an email from my Star Now, which is where I get my acting gigs.
Yeah, they're
Somebody
doing so
emailed
well.
me. Fuck off. Somebody emailed me and was like, "Are you interested?" I thought it was a meme, but it was deadly serious. I was like, "Are you interested in doing some male porn?" Didn't reply, but like I was like,
Well, let's be honest. It's only because they were like, "Oh, we need to do straight porn." That's why he ignored it. Anyway,
It
guys.
did mention homosexual stuff.
Sure it did. The homosex. Yes. So today's first topic. We're going to that now.
Topic 1. Okay, Matt. So,
This
topic
one's a
one.
little bit. We're going to be laughing about death.
Oh yeah.
We
That's
don't do enough of
I
that.
do love. I love a bit of death. Bit of,
I have been doing a little bit of research, and I was looking up the worst ways you can die. Now, there are loads and loads. We could probably do a second one on this. But these are some of the ones that tickled my taint.
Pickle.
So we're going to go
shoot 'em off.
with the first one.
Is there like a list? Is it like top 10 or something?
Yeah.
Matt's
Is it
top
10?
10. This is Matt's top 10.
Because if you do top 10s, the more
Oh,
people
the
will search
rules.
them.
Is it a top 10 then?
No, I'm not. I'm
This
just
is Matt.
doing-
This is Matt's top 10 ways
this
to
is
die.
10. This is 10, but it's not in order.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's cool.
They're
So
just-
it is 10 though.
Yeah.
Okay, so the top 10, but not in order. Most horrible ways that you can die. Matt starts off.
Dehydration.
Yeah, well that's slower,
Okay.
isn't it? That's slower, and your
Those are the worst deaths. I think the slow ones.
your body deteriorates
After
and-
3 days of no water. A lot of people say that they don't drink much, but
There's-
they get water from food.
There's tens of thousands of children all over the planet right now dying of dehydration, and it's horrible. There's a link in the description. It's definitely not straight to my PayPal, I swear down. But if you could do
I wonder where it's
You're
going.
such a
I
prick.
wonder where it's going. But I tell you what, though, like in my head, like I think I'm like this survivalist, and I'm like I could go out and build a fort, and I could live in it, and I could make a fire because I love that shit, and that's something that I'd love to do.
Right,
That.
primitive
Yeah,
technology.
I watch a lot of
Yeah.
I watch a lot of my favorite guy is this guy called Ed Stafford, and he walked the length of the Amazon, like the Amazon River. He's
He's the only guy to do it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's incredible, and he does these. He does this show where they basically just fly him out to the middle of nowhere, and he just has to live completely on his own for like a week. He's got the only equipment he's got is the clothes on his back and his filming kit. That's it. And like, there's sometimes where he can't find water, and like in your head for some reason you think like, yeah, he'd probably feel a little bit, but like you start going like he like struggles to do like the most basic things after not drinking for like 3 days. Like he can't count properly, or like he walks in the wrong direction, and it's like I can't imagine what like
Crazy. So
4 or 5 days of no water would be like.
What actually kills you is it your organs shut down slowly. Liver, kidneys.
You like slowly turn into dust.
For you to sniff.
What's your favourite part?
So this is obviously every time I do this. What's the right word for it? Where you try and recite a story, but it's not always
Conjecture.
factually accurate.
Anecdote.
No. Conjecture.
Yeah, but I'd just say that. But I had this story. This man, he was running in a desert.
Running.
You know those long runs that people do because they're mental.
Forrest Gump. I don't want to run.
Why are you running?
Dude, you just stepped in
Like
shit.
running.
It happens.
Yeah, go on.
You just stepped in my detective rectum.
Yeah, there's a story about a man running in the desert.
It's a man running in the desert, yeah, and he gets lost. He goes off the trail, and he finds this hut, and he's dying because he's there for a couple of days, and he's got no water. So to kill himself quicker, he slit his wrists. But he was so dehydrated that the blood didn't run out, and he didn't die. And they found him, and he's fine now. So he slit his wrists, but because he had so little like water in his body, the blood didn't run.
Now
out.
he's got
Basically,
liver
like-
cuts on his arm.
It's basically like ketchup, just like it wouldn't come out.
That's
one
yeah.
of the
that's
craziest
bad.
Can't
things
imagine.
ever, innit?
Okay,
being
number
that
2.
bad. Yeah, go
That
next
is
one.
fucked.
This one's pretty funny.
Uh,
It's just I don't know why I wrote it like this. Eaten by animals.
Okay,
Anything specific
yeah.
or like
Bears, lions, and sharks. I've written.
lions and tigers and bears?
Hippos.
Hippos are pretty bad.
Hippos are they're fucking scary.
They love a munch.
Their jaws are like. Have you ever seen like a hippo?
Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah, have you seen that guy?
Getting poisoned as well.
Bro, have you seen that geezer?
Oh,
who,
he's like halfway down a snake.
I guess it depends what animal though, because there are some animals that could literally just swallow you whole and you wouldn't touch the sides. But then there are some animals that they're like
your mum.
hundreds of them that would just eat you very slowly, like aggressive ants.
Yeah, I'd
It
say,
depends.
I mean, my fear as a kid was always getting eaten by a shark, and it's still.
Do you know what annoys me? They always say it's like 1 in so many million that you won't get eaten by a shark. You're more likely to die from a vending machine. But how many times?
A vending machine.
Yeah, like 60 people a year.
Yeah,
die
but
from
like,
vending
think
machines.
about
How the
this.
fuck do you die from a vending machine? Are you that fat that you're climbing in it and it kills you for a bag of knickknacks?
Thing is that like they always do these things where it's like, oh, only 1 in a million people get attacked by a shark or something like that, but then only 1 in a million get hit by a bear. But you can stack them up, and the next thing you know, it's like you got like a 1 in 1,000 chance. You know what I mean?
Have you seen that with Bill Burr and he's talking about shark attacks and they're like, oh, don't worry, because if you're swimming out in the sea, 9 out of 10 shark attacks happen in shallow water. It's like, yeah, of course they do, because that's where the fucking people are. It's like, it's called the beach. Like,
It's so true though. It's
swimming
like,
out in the
true.
ocean. Like,
yeah, but how often are you near a vending machine versus how many times you're in the sea near a shark? That's
true.
That's why the million.
But
thing
how
makes
often
stupid.
are you fucking yourself up so bad with a vending machine that it nearly kills you? My experiences with a vending machine, or I put the money in and I wait for the food. I'm not like slamming my fucking face.
I've never had like an issue where I get the vending machine and tip it.
Vending machine.
kill myself. With it.
and just slowly push it onto me. Create like a living tomb, you know.
A tomb.
A crypt.
A tomb of confectionery.
Confectionery.
Um,
yeah.
Okay, right.
So the next one, this one's pretty bad. Being stoned to death.
Yeah, the fact
Not
that
the marijuana
the fact
version.
that still exists is troubling.
It's weird.
That is. It's
I wrote down stoned to death or clubbed to death.
Yeah.
And
Clubbed
then
to death.
in brackets I put crowded by people trying to mash you up.
Yeah, but it would be worth, like, because like what do they do, like
trying to mess you
because
up.
it's quite like a sort of, you know.
It's so caveman like.
Yeah, but
Good stone.
Yeah.
Floor stone.
No, but it's like it's quite biblical, isn't it? It's like, you know, like when you think of like the Bible, what do you think of? You think of
It would have been a lot different
You
if
think
Jesus
mass
was stoned.
death.
you think of Jesus, dude. You think plagues. You think of like stoning people. You think you know it's quite a lot.
That's why they call it the good book.
Yeah, well, to be honest, they only stone the wives. So
Oh god.
Right, so talking about 1 in a million chances.
yeah.
We're not
the-
being racist. It's factually accurate.
The next one is plane crash.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
we've been on the plane together several times, and
Yeah.
you're not too happy about them, are you?
Um,
That's why I get smashed on planes.
I have like off and on days on planes. Sometimes I can.
Yeah, you fucking
Like I
idiot.
fly all the time. I wear that. I wear that. Yeah, this week I only went on 2 flights. No, it's weird because like, I think I first went on a plane when I was about 9 or 10, and like when you're a kid, you're fearless and it's like exciting. And I never noticed like how scared my dad is like petrified of flying. He didn't go on a plane until he was about 25, so he's like really scared of flying. And as a kid, you sort of ignore that. But then as I got a bit older and I saw how worried he was, it's sort of like, well, what have I got to worry about?
Yeah,
and then you
like-
start and then it's like, but sometimes I can be on a plane. If I've got lots of mates around me, I've got people to, I'm cool with it. But there are some times when I'm like, oh, it's the taking off. The whole flight, I'm fine with. I just go to sleep, watch a film, whatever. But the taking off and the landing, I get really like, and the turbulence, like I get.
I'm overly confident with planes.
I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I'm cool, and then sometimes I'm just like,
I don't know what it is.
overthink.
I don't, because I'm a person that overthinks a lot of shit. But one thing I don't is planes. I love going on planes. I love the taking off, landing. It just feels
cool.
incredible. And there's nothing more incredible than looking out the window, thinking like, motherfucker, I'm in like some 20-ton big bit of metal flying in the air. How the fuck is this happening?
I think that's what freaks me out because it's
crazy.
I think that's what weirds me up about it as well a bit because it's like it's so ordinary in our lives. Like planes have been around like for years. It's so ordinary, like, and it's so normal. But when you actually think about it, it's fucking insane.
It's crazy.
Being in a plane crash would be
nuts.
pretty crazy.
Like when you look up in the sky and there's a tiny fucking bleeping dot, and you're like, that has like 200 fucking people on it. All the way up there. It's fucking mental.
Aviation is one of the most amazing things humans have
Oh
come up
god,
with.
yeah, it's mad.
It's still like I know like a decent amount of physics, and even then, when I look at like aerodynamics and how these things fucking fly, I'm just like, nah.
It's one of the best
It
things.
doesn't make sense.
It's one of the best things we've done.
It's like similar to like
crazy.
when you see these huge aircraft carriers. Because I know how buoyancy works. It's
Have
about
you
how
ever
much.
been
It's
on an
about
aircraft carrier.
because it's all about displacing as much water as the weight of it is. But I'm looking at it. There's no way the amount of water that's displacing is as fucking big as that massive heap of fucking
We've
metal.
been on aircraft carriers.
What are aircraft carriers like the planes with like 2 stories, like the huge ones?
Bro, they are...
Is that one
They've
aircraft
got the
carrier
whole
is?
runway on
Go
it.
to have you not seen all the ships down in Pompeii?
He don't like Pompey.
Oh yeah, you fucking Pompey can.
They shag fish.
Well, what's Southampton got a lot of? You got like what those? You got a lot of cruise ships down there, ain't you?
Yeah, cruise. Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
God. Yeah, like I live like a good like 10-15 minute drive from the centre of Southampton and the docks, and I can hear the fucking when one of them's in and it. You're like, what the?
There's
Stood out my
so
back door.
many
Like,
of
what
them,
the fuck is that? It's like it's a cruise ship. It's
In,
like miles away.
What's the next one? Let's get.
Oh
on to
yeah,
this.
yeah.
No,
We need to.
I'm just gonna say that it's 1 in 11 million chance to die from a plane crash, but it's 1 in 5,000 for a car. So Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber is right.
Yeah, but I think that's a useless statistic because there are
The
amount of
you
more
drive a lot
cars
more.
there
Yeah,
are
yeah,
than
yeah.
planes. It's not like if
Definitely.
the sky was like full of like 1,000 planes all going at once. Like
Yeah, but the sky is literally there's
yeah, but it's not as congested as the road.
yeah, but there's like there's tens of thousands of plane flights, maybe hundreds of thousands.
So
Yeah,
I
suppose so.
the next one is a nice little thing from the good book.
Ah.
Crucifixion.
Oh man, I tell you what, like if
But
I was
how
gonna...
long ago was that practice? How long?
They still do it.
What?
Yeah,
people get
no.
crucified
They
still.
do it in Saudi Arabia still, but they kill you before they crucify you.
Oh, good.
So it's not too bad.
It's
It's not that bad then.
They just
so
behead you.
Oh, Greg.
Right, it's a fact.
He's saying facts.
Just cut that out.
No, I ain't cutting that out. That's
if it's a
fact.
fact, like
Don't
Right,
hide
so
from the truth.
This is how you... How do you think you die from crucifixion? If you're put up alive? What kills you?
Dehydration.
blood loss.
Nope. Not necessarily.
Hmm.
It's crazy what they actually do because...
Is it because you're nailed by your hands? Is it like your limbs just slowly being like ripped
No.
apart? What fucking
What is
kills
it?
you then? I have
you
no
die from blood entering your lungs from your arms being up. And you get asphyxiated. What they do,
dude.
what they do is, I don't know if you've ever seen like Jesus on the cross or whatever, but he has a stab wound here.
Yeah.
So they slash your lungs. You don't
idea. I
necessarily.
never fucking knew that's what that was.
Yeah, they slash your lungs, so like you kind of bleed out, but you actually asphyxiate on your own blood.
That's fucking nuts.
That's pretty interesting.
Huh?
Speaking of being like hung up from your arms and shit, I know this is supposed to be a comedy podcast, but I'm getting a bit morbid. A couple of years ago when I was in Germany, I went to a concentration camp, and it was one of the smallest ones, but it blew me away how big it was. And it's like a museum now, and it's being there is so fucking freaky. And we walked onto this courtyard, and there's these like poles like up in the air. There's about 4 of them, and it's just a pole like that, and it's got like a hooky sort of like nail thing poking out the top of it. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And there's a little bit about it, and it's basically when they would punish you, they would put your arms behind you like that and tie you like that, so you hung like that, and it was like I
Fuck,
can't
that's
and just
crazy.
leave you there. I can't imagine.
Humans are cunts.
I tell you,
dude.
one of the craziest things I heard about what Nazis did to some Jewish people stuff. Have you ever seen piano wire?
Yeah.
You know how cheese wire just cuts through a cheese? What they do is they'd hang you with this piano wire, and you're there and you're being hung, but it's also slicing your head off.
Oh, man,
I think yeah. Move
on. Move on.
Next one.
We like to be a little bit.
Have
factual
you
here
got
and
some
there,
funny deaths?
Christ.
Yeah.
Hurry up, come on. You've
next-
got it written in
Yeah,
front
I know. I'm just trying to.
Wow, that's a first for Threeskins.
Is that mine?
You fucking prick.
Well, I haven't got
That
anything.
sounded like an
No.
alarm.
Yeah. Nothing's come up.
Okay, so the next one is frozen to death / hypothermia.
Okay.
I've got a little excerpt from too many ers and too many likes in this.
Then stop doing it.
So the next. What's this? Is this 4? Is this number 4?
It's number 5.
5.
We're
Yeah, go on. Speed up.
quicker.
Being frozen to death.
Being frozen to death. I've got a little excerpt here from Wikipedia. It says humans. It is defined as a body core temperature below 35 degrees Celsius.
I don't know if that would be a bad way to die, because the stories I've heard of people that have like frozen to death is that they feel warm before they die.
Yeah, they do.
So it doesn't
'cause
sound that bad. It
They
sounds pretty
freeze so
comforting.
much.
Yeah, but I imagine again it would be more to do with the length. I imagine
They've,
it's a long process. freezing to
I-
death.
I have had hypothermia.
Yeah.
One time we were trying to go to Amsterdam, but for free. So we were asking people for rides and
Before you're going to say, so you swam there.
and so we got really wet, and we had to stay in this like P&O Cruises lobby that was freezing cold, and all our clothes were wet, and we didn't have a change of clothes and stuff. And worst night's sleep of my life. I woke up in the morning like I felt stiff.
Yeah. The stiffness you get from being cold. is
Different
crazy.
kind of morning wood.
Yeah.
So there's with severe hypothermia, I didn't get to this stage. There may be paradoxical undressing in which a person removes his or her clothing.
Actually reminds me of like have you heard that
Tear all the
story of
clothes
those people in like they were like in the Russian mountains, and they found them really weird, like they'd stripped off and like fell off cliffs and stuff like that, but they think it's because they went hypothermic. And it's like it dries.
Tore their clothes off and fell down the mountain.
when you go for hypothermia, your body compels you to do
Yeah.
weird shit like that. It's really weird. Anyway, next one.
The next one is radiation poisoning.
Oh, mate. The guys that jumped into the fucking reactors at Chernobyl.
Is that the elephant foot?
Yeah, the fucking heroes that did that, mate.
Yeah.
Sacrificed their lives. That radiation poisoning death that they had, probably one of the worst deaths you can have.
Yeah, so what happens with it is it actually damages your DNA structure.
Yeah, your
Changes
body,
your
like,
DNA.
literally...
I think that's the worst. I don't think you can say anything that tops that.
It's like instantly having cancer in every cell of your body.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you can top something that actually changes your
like
your genetic material.
It's like that. It's like that guy that got poisoned by the Russians. The I can't remember his name. And he died in hospital, and you could see he was like turned into a skeleton, man.
crazy.
Well, that bloke recently in.
No. But yeah, that's a different kind. That's nerve toxin. Is it nerve toxin? Yeah, I think it's
don't
nerve
know.
toxin.
I
It's
think it
crazy
was.
shit.
The Russians are
I
mad.
remember when have you watched that Dark Tourist where they go to the and
Yeah.
it's like and
When
the
they
peop-
swim in the lake.
Yeah, but there were people there because obviously they're trying to make their country look good, and you can't really blame them. But they're like, oh, there's no worries, there's nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
then
And
they
then he
go to
goes and
that,
sees a
yeah.
doctor, and he's like, if you want to see, and they go to like an orphanage, and all of the kids are like so like what's the word like.
Mutated.
Yeah, like it's mental. Like
It's crazy. It's
I-
crazy.
It's a
Yeah.
great show. I know we
Radiation
talk about it all the
mad.
time, but if you've
It's
got
a really good
Netflix,
show.
watch Dark Tourist.
Yeah, number one thing:
And-
do not fuck with radiation.
And if you think that guy is like Louis Theroux, he actually gets roasted at the end, doesn't he? in one
yeah,
of
by
these
Charles
shows, yeah.
Manson's friend.
So the next one is your space helmet coming off when you're exposed to vacuum.
Yeah,
Doesn't it make your head explode because of that?
it's like that's one of like the things that people say, but I think I can't remember what it does. But one thing that you don't have to worry about though is you will likely die of being frozen before.
Well, no. This is where it goes different. The air in your lungs is forced out through your mouth.
That's only if you can't keep the pressure on it. If you can keep pressure on it, it won't fall out.
Yeah. After that, this is a quote from someone on Yahoo Answers or something, so it's probably bullshit. After that, you should be able to make breathing motions normally, but there will be no air to breathe. You will not experience any exploding eyeballs or embolism like you see in the movies, although you might experience the bends.
Welcome back to the Technical Difficulties podcast.
So the next one, guys, nice little one here, being burnt alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that would suck. I mean, like...
That would suck. That's a quote. Being burnt alive. That would suck.
That would be pretty bad.
That would suck. Like, that's one of those things you see a lot on TV shows and stuff, you know, like Game of Thrones sort of shit. It's like, I'll burn a witch or some shit. And you just sat there like, man, get burnt alive and all seem fun. And she screamed pretty loud. How she stopped screaming?
I don't know if it's like an old wives' tale though, like just something like a bit of an urban myth. But isn't it like when you're burnt alive, wouldn't you die from the smoke inhalation, or you would pass out? So then you wouldn't.
75% of death by fire is carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
You would you wouldn't necessarily die from it, but you would pass out while you burnt, and then before the time you woke up, you'd be dead.
Yeah,
So.
like when you see those big pyre burn-ins, it's likely you would pass out before you burn to die.
Yeah.
I don't want to make light of this, but have you ever seen the videos of monks that set themselves on fire?
Yeah, man. Crazy,
And like
crazy
they're
dudes.
like
What,
this.
in protest?
Yeah, they're
But
like
they don't
this,
move.
and they're like lit. But I've seen one dude, and he's like, "Oh shit, this wasn't a good idea." And he's
How
just
do they
running
light
around.
themselves? What? They just light their clothes on
They
fire?
cover themselves in like gasoline
Why?
No, it's because like Buddhists don't believe in like
to teach people a lesson.
What are they protesting?
that. Yeah, but the Buddhists don't really give a shit about their own lives. They're like, you know what I mean? They're like they believe
What
in
if it's something really like?
rebirth shit. And all
I'd
that,
like to
don't
go
they?
to a Buddhist thing for a month or something. See if I can.
Yeah, but you have to,
Oh,
you
God,
have to
I
look
tell you
like
what.
him.
Another good,
Oh, you fuck off,
another
man.
good show I watch on Netflix. Joel and Nish versus the World. That's good. And there's a comedian called Joel Dommett, and he's like a bit of a sort of gym freak. He's not like super fit, but he's like. And what his mate Nish does, who's also another comedian, is he takes him to different places in the world where like they raise hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
Nish.
Nish Kumar, yeah.
Yeah.
And they see if like he can tolerate. So like, oh, can you see if your little gym fit body? And they take him to like a Buddhist temple, and he has to like, and they shave his head, and they give him like these vigorous workouts, and he's like, after 10 minutes, he's like, fuck, I can't do this. And they run up and down fucking mountains, and they're doing all this like kung fu shit. It looks amazing.
One of
It
the
looks so cool.
craziest things I've seen a Buddhist monk do, and I don't even know if it's a trick or real, but you get a plate of glass, and on the other side of the plate of glass you have a balloon, and they get a needle and they throw it.
I've
and it goes
seen that.
straight through the glass and pops the balloon.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
That has to be not real.
Yeah, well,
I
you
don't
never
know.
know. You never know.
Looks
with
like
that.
an
I can't see where, because those videos have been around for years, so I can't see where up a fucking mountain in some temple they'd find the means to fake that. But like,
Lewis, I don't think you know about this next death. Greg definitely does, because we've spoken about it before.
oh god,
This one is next level.
next.
Wait,
level.
how many have you got left?
This is the last one.
It's the last one.
This is the ultimate one.
This is called Scaphism,
Scaphism.
also known as the boats. What you do,
He's smirking because he
Is-
knows.
you get two boats, and you hang the person from ropes in between the two boats.
Is this like an old sailor thing or something?
No, it's like an old torture.
This is like a Chinese thing.
It's like the worst torture I can
okay.
think of. And what they do is they strap you out in front of this thing so you can't move, and you're just like this over the water, and they cover your stomach in honey. And when you start shitting and pissing yourself, because obviously you can't take your pants down or whatever, it attracts animals and insects that just eat you alive.
Why on a boat though?
Because that's like ponds where you get lots of like flies and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh,
just
so not
fucking-
just like a little boat.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a gigantic
No.
like ship. I was like, what's the point?
It's more like over a pond or something like that.
You just get eaten alive by all these insects.
It's crazy, man. It's horrible.
That's fucked.
Where you're shitting and pissing yourself.
Shit and pissing yourself, and they're just like munching your asshole off.
Right.
All right, that's
Okay.
I think that's enough of morbid topics. I think.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any more because that wasn't fun.
Hopefully we have a nice happy advertisement to
Yeah.
cheer you all up.
Let's have a word from our sponsors. Please watch the adverts. They're not real adverts. Please watch the adverts, but they might be real adverts in the future.
Where is Gaylord? Are you there? Where is it?
Is it up here?
It points up here. Go around.
Oh, you got it on the map?
We're here at Gaylord Antiques. We come here, nothing to do with the name of it.
We're going to go to the church, and Greg he's not going to give us a demonstration. He's going to run us through the grave smashing and smelling process. How did you tackle this?
We can't film this.
I just gnawed it.
Oh shit.
Left.
Apparently someone killed himself in the second floor. That's
Left.
Hey, welcome to my house tour of glass. This is the living room through here.
Left.
fucking Greg Nav.
Topic 2, we're going to play another game today. We are having a little accent challenge, I believe. The aim of the game is that Matt has a list of accents. He's going to show them to me. I have to imitate the accent, and Greg has to guess what they are. Because from what I've heard, from what Matt just told me, apparently Greg has no conception of different accents and he can't understand them. So it may be interesting. It might be even more interesting if I can't do those accents.
I can't even understand what my Scottish family are saying to me. They're just like, they're speaking, they say they're speaking clear English, but I don't know.
Have I got to do all of these?
You just pick them.
Okay.
Alright, give me.
So I'm going to do it and then he has to try and do it afterwards as well.
Try
Because
not
that might
to
be
show
funny.
the camera then.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. We'll start off nice and easy. Bonsoir, oui, lumière.
Frog.
Yeah, that's the one. That's that. And then you've got to try.
Bonjour.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's good.
Bonjour.
Even better.
So that's 1 point for the Gurg.
Ribbit.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I need to bring the frog
Ready?
back in the videos.
Hello, you shave my head, yes, and it look very good. Like, when you shave my head, I would fit in this place where I am, yes.
I don't know, like Slav.
I go out on the weekends and I drink much of the vodkas, yes.
Oh, the Russian.
It's 2 points to the Gurgster.
You sound a bit like Borat when you do it. It's like a weird mix of Russian
Show him how
and
it's
Borat.
done then,
Yeah,
Greg.
go on, you show me how to do it.
Nuclear weapons.
We must devise.
I'm going to poison you.
Poison.
Nerve toxin.
Oh, Greg. Greg.
No, just saying.
They did do that though.
That's what they do.
Right. Alright, mate, how's it going? I'm not from the north, I'm from the south, yes? Very good. I like to play a little bit of rugby on the weekend, yes. My favourite athlete was a man, he had no legs and he used to run really fast.
Shoot's girlfriend. South African.
Yeah! Go on, your turn.
Fucking hell.
Fucking prawns.
What?
Again, spot on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm good at accents. I told him I was better than Lewis, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I am.
God. Some of these I can't do, they're just racist.
You can do. It's not racist if you imitate an accent like genuinely.
Okay, right.
Don't do.
How many have we done?
Don't do
We
the
done-
ones that you think are. Then I just wrote loads.
Have
of
we done
questions.
3?
Yeah.
How many should we, like 6? I don't know.
Just keep going. Just keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay, alright, mate. If you want directions out here, fucking, You go right down that road about 700 fucking miles, and you might reach your fucking destination.
Man, I've got an Australian girlfriend, and you sound more Australian than her. That's pretty good.
Go on, your turn.
I
I gave clues on that one as well.
fucking shrimp on the barbie.
Again, Greg. It should be
English.
Greg.
Fucking crocodiles.
You,
Quacky.
Crocodiles.
Quacky.
it should be you doing the accents to Lewis.
Yeah, that would have been better. You should have had to try and done them to me. Should we change and do that?
No, because you've seen them now. You just make ones up.
Alright.
Whisper him an accent to do, and I'll.
Yeah, whisper me some ideas.
Put your fingers in your ears, you bumhead.
Hurry up, Jesus!
Alright,
You got one?
alright. Hey, man.
Was that Nelson Mandela?
Hey, man. See, yeah, hey, man.
What? What is this? Is
Filipino.
Filipino.
Wait, it's like a little Mexican.
Yeah.
Is he Mexican?
Hey, man. Hey, man. You want to buy some sweets?
But why?
I
You want to bet some sweets?
I wanted to do something.
This is better.
Anything, if I did something like, you know, like lemons or oranges or whatever, that'd be like racist. I just went for the sweets.
You want to bet some sweets? This is better. I'll give him another one. This is genius.
Another one.
Fucking.
Okay.
Done?
That's not an accent, Greg.
I know what you're doing. Are you being Italian?
You have to do the accent. Mamma mia!
What? Can you do Mario?
Mamma mia! It's a Mario! I can do accents.
Do a couple more.
I'm good at accents.
Fucking hell.
Huh?
Go on.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do now. I'm now gonna bend you over, but let me tell you this. Why deny yourself the pleasure?
Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's actually from Haggard.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
from Haggard, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Was that Arnie?
Yeah.
But where's he from?
He's
Oh, you don't know where Arnold's... Do you know what he used to...
Is it? Oh, it's Austria, isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to train in a gym in Portsmouth.
it? Wow.
I've been to that said gym.
I bet they got like everything
But then
like Arnie
he
everywhere.
became a governor. That's just mental.
Right, so what
Lewis,
do you want to do? Shall I do some more? Or do you want Greg?
Yeah,
to
do some more,
a few
do some
more.
more,
Do you want
do
me
some
to... is it unlocked?
Yeah. Alright, we got nailed too. Alright, you are here up in the I do a bit of skag or up in the corner there, you won't do on that.
Heroin language.
Fucking, yeah, just like brown.
I know what I got I invented a game where you
They inject shit
you're
into
not
them and they speak shit.
Alright, we invented a game where you're not gonna go you're not gonna ball into a gopher hole yet. Up the high little water.
Jesus.
I'm trying to make it as hard as possible, just
Who's the ginger geezer
Fucking
from...
tartan brain.
Tartan brain!
what would kill so they got like a big job.
Yeah, fucking Scottish, mate.
Who's the geezer from Train Spotting?
Ewan McGregor.
No.
Johnny Lee Miller?
No, it's
Spud.
Spud. You look like Spud at the moment.
Genius.
Do some Spud language.
I can't remember what he says. What does he say in the
Mate,
film?
I love that
I
scene
like
where
Robert Carlyle in the bar fight. Nobody leaves until we find out which cunt did it. That's all that shit. It's good, isn't it? Okay. Ugandan.
Yeah, I can do that.
You gave that one away.
I can do that one.
Go on.
No, Greg.
Go on.
They eat the poo-poo.
Oh yeah, that guy is brilliant.
They look at this, they eat the poo-poo. I found this on the internet. And you see, he get the poo.
Oh, what? That video, why is he showing it as well?
I know, where did he get it? Was he just typing in, just like a poo-poo gay?
What do the gays, what do the gays do that I would not like? They eat the poo-poo?
Do another one then.
Right. Fucking hell.
Northers.
I fucking hell. A little bit north by the fucking sea. Fucking hell.
North?
No. Be a bit more fucking specific.
If it's north of fucking where I live, it's the north. London's north. Fucking Birmingham's north. You're all northerners, mate.
That wasn't Brummy though, was it?
I don't know.
Fucking hell.
TGF,
on
bro.
the fucking hell.
TGF, bro?
No. No, lad, calm down.
Oh,
fucking hell.
Chuckle Vision.
Calm down.
Manchester.
No.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
See what I mean? He can't tell like
No,
the
your
different
turn.
north.
The only thing they gave it away was what you just said. It reminded me of that Harry Enfield sketch.
Yeah, that's why they were wearing the tracksuits, didn't they? The mullets.
I forgot where I forgot where even they were from because it's all the same. It's all north.
Right, go on. Then you do
Harry
Scouts.
Enfield is brilliant.
Fuck it out. Scouse.
Oh god.
Greg.
Yeah, like when you ship them down south, and it's like they take them to school, and it's like, so what did you learn at your primary school up in the north? Fucking coal.
Oh, Greg thinks everyone who's north of London has coal lung.
Coal lung.
I'll tell you what, I went
The
to
black
Stoke,
lung.
and it's a cloud of
Pretty
smog.
smoky, isn't it?
Right, I'll do one more, and then
Last
I want Greg to do some because they're incredible.
All right.
Can we just point out we love everyone?
You've written Afghani on it.
I can do that one.
No.
No,
Greg,
no, you do one more, and then I'll go through them and do every single one, like really
No,
quick.
we can't do that.
You can cut the ones you don't like.
It's all
Yeah.
Oh, hey man, like gnarly bro, like whoa. I was surfing down today on Venice Beach, man. Whoa, gnarly bro.
California.
Yeah, it's American.
You gave it away with Venice Beach. I wouldn't have got it otherwise.
He's good at geography,
let me,
but he's
No,
not good
no,
at
no,
accent.
Greg.
All right, I'll just sit and just think.
The
of
thing
ones
about
I
just writing American though is that
Dude,
could be
I-
anything.
I was going to
just-
put
I'll
like
shoot-
Boston.
I'll shoot-
No,
You've got like
no,
New
no.
Yorker, you've got like Deep South, you've got like the Cali surfers. Like,
All right, I'll just do a bunch from my memory.
okay.
English, hello.
I'll shoot some off at you.
Okay.
No.
Swedish.
Swedish. Yeah, next.
That's perfect. I feel like I'm in IKEA.
Meatballs.
Well,
Meatballs.
Welsh. Valleys.
what did you say?
Valleys.
Slate mines.
Slate mines.
At least the North's got coal. They fucking mine slate.
Slate is so useless now, isn't it?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Fucking.
What is this?
This
is
is
making noises.
That's it, isn't it? It's like Greg.
Anywhere I name in English,
Greg,
just...
do Argentinian. Greg, do
Argentinian. The Falklands is ours.
Oh God! Why does everything we do have to take such a horrible like?
Next.
I think we need to end this one.
One more.
One more. Okay. German.
Oh no. No, Greg.
What are you saying? Oh no, it's just a Nazi
Sounds like
shot.
Sylvester Stallone.
He's drowning in his own blood.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Why?
Bro, that was a complete disaster. 'Cause we started the game off
so
with me
bad.
doing it and Greg guessing, but we slowly discovered it was much funnier if Greg did the accents.
Well-
and fuck me, it was, but that was a shambles.
Can I just point out, Germany is an amazing country.
Oh, it's great.
We've been
I
there,
love
haven't
It's
we?
one of the best countries I've ever been to.
We've been twice or once.
Yeah, we were in an elevator with a Nazi.
They are so what?
What?
Was that really old guy that clearly was like young during the Nazi days? And he was German, so he must be a Nazi. Not like a Nazi, but like a Nazi.
These people were forced to be like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's like.
And it's a very bad assumption because what if the old elderly man was Jewish
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't
you-
think about that.
and he just
Bro.
survived and you just made
You
a
just
horrible
fucked
assumption?
them up, man. No, tell the story about the guy in the elevator.
Oh
It's-
yeah, so
it's-
yeah, like he's like the old guy, and he like like old enough for like to like be in World War II. And we had like a pizza, and we're going up in his elevator, and you can see he wants to make chat, but we're talking to each other in English, and he obviously doesn't understand English. So he says us, and he goes, "Pizza," and we're like, "Yeah!" And he just had a big grin, and then we got off the elevator.
Man, pizza.
Pizza's the universal language of the world.
Do you know what's funny, right? I don't understand
I thought it
so.
was drugs, but
You know,
Well, no, that too.
yeah, I don't understand. You know when people are annoyed at other people for what they've done in the past, but it wasn't their fault.
the whole world then.
Yeah,
but-
that's
yeah,
the
but
whole
we,
world.
we as a country, we joke about, like, we won the World War and we beat you in '66.
2 World
Yeah.
Wars, 1 World Cup.
Yeah, that's it.
Even though they won like 6 World Cups. So.
Yeah. But there's no animosity.
Yeah, it's because we know that they've changed. So it's
They
like,
changed.
yeah,
But
it's like-
well, but that's sort of
And, like,
as
everyone
as a
involved-
country, that's what we are. Though we take the piss.
and everyone
Yeah.
involved
I don't
in
think
those.
anybody takes the piss and has banter like we do. Because if us not go to America, if we were talking how we do to each other in the street, people would be like, "Wow, those guys really don't like each other. Well, they're being mean." Whereas like, no, that's what we do.
Yeah, you fucking slaphead cunt.
Slaphead cunt. Yes, like we joke around, but I think there are wankers that do genuinely like hate the Germans. My granddad.
Why?
I don't know.
them are
My
so
great
cool.
granddad.
I can see when maybe like old people that fought during the World Wars. would
My
be
great
like-
granddad, I hadn't seen him in I saw him last year. I had to give him a lift somewhere because my nan spoke to my mum. She's like, "Can you give kind of a lift?" I was like, "I ain't seen him in 10 years." And I picked him up and I had a German football top on. He didn't like that.
Really?
And he's like really brummy as well. He's like, "Wearing a bloody Germany football top." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You patriotic to the Germans." I was like, "No, what era are you living in?" Like, old people.
Old people.
Fucking.
Don't get me started on them again.
Yeah.
That needs to be a
Let's
topic.
move
old
on to
people.
the news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
so-
newsy time.
This time. Sorry for that shambles of a game.
That wasn't. It was good.
It was you that
I
changed
I have fun.
Well, it just wasn't funny. It was funny him doing it.
You're good at accents, though. I'll
Yeah,
give
you're
you that.
good. I'm funny. You're good.
I'm funny. I'm good, but boring. Who wants to see that?
Too realistic.
Right. News.
So, guys, this week's news is a little bit different because it's not anything to do with dildos up the arse,
No.
bumming horses.
Serious stuff.
No
I don't
dildos
care.
and bumming horses, man.
They're
That's
just-
all the
they're-
people want.
They're just
I'm just interested
They're
in
just
dildos
maybe-
and horses.
they dildos and horses.
I'm interested in
My 2
dildos
favorite
and
things,
horses.
and when you combine them, phew.
It's just a bit weird. These ones. One of them, I need you to edit the video in over the top. There's a clip though.
Okay. Oh, what? There's a clip with the news article that you want over.
No, it's just you'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Go on. First story.
The first story is Winnipeg aims to put less poop in river.
I mean that's definitely advisable.
Is that the headline?
Yeah,
Does
So-
it say poop?
yeah.
What kind of poop? Is it like human poop?
It's human poop. It's waste.
Winnipeg aims to put less poop in river.
Yeah. That's on the Winnipeg Sun.
But you like that's part of like the civilized society. Like majority of us don't do that anymore. Why are they still doing it? Get sewage.
Oh, it's not like a sewage system. They're literally shitting and
get a
chucking
sewage
it in a
treatment
river.
plant like every other goddamn first world
Winnipeg, what the
country.
fuck are you doing? I'm gonna itch my
Crazy.
testicles. Oh.
So yeah, it's just sewage coming through, and it's just so much poop in there that they're aiming. They're gonna spend. How much is it? It's 3.2 million liters of raw sewage. That's a lot of poop, man.
That is a
lot.
fucking lot of poop, man.
Like you, that river is full of shit.
The city is planning to spend more than 1 billion.
Jesus.
That's a pound for
They
every
should have spent it back when it was cheaper, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not to take in inflation or anything.
1 billion.
Yeah, fuck inflation.
1 billion in what? It can't take. How does it cost
Canadian
that much
money.
money to clear up poo?
1 billion.
Three guys in three guys, 3 shovels.
Yeah, we'll do
Let's
it.
go.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
If
Winnipeg.
if Winnipeg City pays for us to go there,
that'll make a
shovel
good
off
vlog.
there. That'd be pretty good.
So yeah, hopefully this £1 billion stops all that poop.
Okay, Winnipeg. I hope you sort your poo problem out. Matt, what's the next story?
Just be like a normal first world country. Don't put your poop in rivers.
Oh man, this one's weird. I hope the guide isn't
It's
too
like
bad.
medieval shit.
Man plans to die in fire until he discovers fire is hot.
No, what?
That's gotta be like some
No.
onion shit.
Yeah, that's not
What,
real.
like his entire life he's seen fire and just been like, that looks pretty cold. And
That
then-
looks room temperature.
And he sets himself on fire and he's just like, this is pretty hot. I don't like this.
What do you mean he planned to set himself on fire? What, to kill himself?
Yeah, I think so.
But then he was like, oh, this is kind of hot.
Like, of all the ways to kill yourself, like, setting yourself on fire is not advisable.
I don't believe that
Oh, we were
article's
talking about the
real.
monks doing it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Next article, because I don't believe
Yeah.
that's real. That's
Next
a load
one.
of shit.
Okay. Man with "fuck cops" tattooed on his forehead decides he likes the police after all.
On his forehead.
Yeah, he's got "fuck cop."
So that means that, like, I don't think any of us really like the police, but you must really fucking despise them to have it tattooed across your
Yeah,
fucking
something
head.
must have happened
So-
to, like, really get him
Yeah.
in on that.
So what made him change his mind?
I think I know what made him change his mind. Think about it like this, yeah. He got fuck cops on there because he, you know, I don't know, maybe the cops did something bad. But then he realizes that being a cop's an easy job because you just gotta go around and beat civilians and stuff. You know, like
That's all they do. Yeah,
that's all
okay.
they do. Like, okay, they also like write down how they beat them up. You know, they write down in their notebook. But they, you know, it's a pretty fun job, I'd imagine. So, and steady
Yeah.
hours, steady pay. You got pension. That's probably what happened. He probably wanted to become a cop, but then he realised he had fuck cop written on his forehead.
Uh-oh.
just put my hat a little.
He turns
bit
out, yeah,
lower
he
and
turns
more.
out to the academy, and they're just like, you.
They don't say what changed his mind,
Uh,
but he does. It's nice that he.
Right, while you read the
Yeah.
last, is there
can
one more?
find solace.
Is there one more story?
There's a few more. I'll just
Do
pick
one more, and I'll look for Agony Cunt. But I think we've got some. I think because I
Right,
sent
this
out.
is this is something I have to show you as well.
Okay. I don't need to look for Agony Cunt actually. There's loads on the Instagram. So
Thousands of fish dropped out of planes to restock remote lakes.
so they like.
that's not even funny. That's
So they don't
pretty
even,
cool.
they don't even have parachutes. Did they like? They must have fly pretty low because if you threw it from like fucking like 20,000 feet, imagine that.
You guys are gonna
Yeah,
laugh.
like if a man jumps off of a bridge into water to kill himself, and they say it's like hitting concrete. If they were dropped out of a plane, that plane's got to be pretty high.
Yeah.
Surely these fish would have just exploded
Yeah,
as
it's
they hit
just-
the water.
If anything, it's just gonna feed.
How do they survive?
It'll
Nah.
feed the fish that's already in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
it'll be all these exploding
Apparently, it's
matter
the best
everywhere.
way to do it.
Why?
I don't know.
imagine like this little like military like
I can understand.
go go.
You,
And the
you
fish are
guys,
like,
you
I
guys
understand.
are gonna.
I understand the
laugh.
fact that it's in remote locations, so you need to like do stuff like that. But
We're gonna
thousands of
laugh.
Fish just ready.
Go on. Oh, there's a
oh,
video.
you got a video? No
And
way.
you want me to put this in?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Video will be
play it,
like
play it.
here
Are you
somewhere.
ready?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I'd say it's pretty low.
Oh yeah, it's like just,
Just like
that's amazing.
that one last little one, he's like, woo!
So it was hitting the water like.
Off I go!
It's a pretty low flying plane then, so fair enough. I don't think that's like. I think that's the coolest story that you've read out because we know it's true. We've seen a video and it's like. It's helping the environment. So I like
good.
that.
I like
good.
that. That was good shit.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt, for the news. I like that. I'll have had the video on the screen somewhere.
I love to see the boardroom meeting where it's like
let's lob them out of a
it's
plane.
like, well, these lakes are running out of fish. How are we gonna get them there?
Right, Agony Cunt, let's go.
Right, yeah, I'll try and put the video on the screen. If I can't for some reason because I'm incompetent with editing, then I'll just put the link in the description to the news article. But I'll try and get the video on the screen. Now it's time for my favourite part, and I know it's a lot of your guys' favourite part as well. It's time for Agony Cunt. Please remember, like always, if you want your advice, if you want some advice on personal matters and life in general, or you have a question about something, please write in the comments of this, or go to our Instagram, or go to our Twitter, and write, Dear Agony Cunt / Greg, write your problems, we'll give you a shout out, and we'll talk about it on the podcast. That was an Ace Ventura moment.
Yeah,
Fucking
we're all
hell.
good.
Right, are you ready?
Shoot.
Okay, so these are all off of Instagram today, because I put out a picture the other day, and you guys came with an abundance of questions.
We love you for that, thank you.
I'm ready.
There's one here that I think's like a movie or TV reference, but I don't get it. It says, what do you do when Becky leaves you for the stud at the bar and takes the kids?
Just accept it. You don't have to deal with the kids anymore. You know, you got a free life again. Go fucking live your life. It's great. Go, you know, you can do it. If anything, and if you're feeling like you're a bit old, you let yourself go during the marriage. Maybe that's why she left you. I'm not even gonna comment, but well, I just did. But
that was from
maybe you're ugly and fat. Just get all your cash. Go to Thailand. You get like maybe like 10 wives, and I mean like you know. Whatever.
Okay, that was from Tony_.2401 on Instagram.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you very
I don't know what that question meant, but okay, this is Fender Player 24 on Instagram. Said, Dear Agony C, didn't want to use the C bomb.
Fair enough.
My left wrist smells like stinky foot cheese. What can I do to replace it with a scent that the ladies would find fetching? Sincerely, Limburger in Los Angeles.
Okay, so you're seeing it wrong. You're seeing it as in you need to change yourself as a woman, but you need to start changing which woman you're going for. Some women might find that cheesy smell pretty good. And now you remembering, you live in a culture where everyone's being forced all these perfumes. Man, you go to somewhere like North Korea, they smell that cheese, they'll love that shit, man. Go over there.
North
So
Korea?
Greg's advice to you,
No, because
Fender
it's like
Player.
poor and like they're all like...
Greg.
So Greg's advice to Agony Cunt's advice to you, sorry, Fender Player, is leave your wrist smelly and go to North Korea.
Or just chop it off, you know.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, we'll do two more.
Right.
The Bill Brandt on Instagram said, Hey Agony Cunt, I've got a girl coming over in an hour for a romantic meal and I have jack shit to eat. The only place open is a crappy petrol station at this hour. What should I buy to make sure the night ends well? So he needs to make a meal from something you can buy in a petrol station.
See, the thing is that this is a question from a few days ago, and you won't hear
Yeah, I was
this
just
for
thinking
another
that.
week.
Yeah.
So,
Reorganise the date.
I can't help you.
I hope it went well.
No,
Yeah.
best thing to do is get a microwave meal and pretend that you cooked it yourself.
That's good.
And if they think it's or actually, go get yourself some.
Get some rustlers.
Yeah, just put lots of
mate.
salt on it, and it will just it'll cover up the bad taste. And she'll be thinking, oh, it's really salty. You, oh, sorry, I accidentally spilled a bit too much salt in it. That's how you get away with it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Okay, and the last one, Lindsay on Instagram said, I have poor eyesight, but I am too lazy to go to an optician's. Do you have any home remedies for borderline blindness?
You need to clean your eyes. Now, you
Clean
can use
them.
many household cleaners. You can use bleach. You can use there's lots of rubs, and you just rub on your eye.
Rubs. What, a vapor rub?
Yeah, like bleach rubs. You know.
Flash wipes.
Don't rub bleach into
Don't rub bleach in your eyes. And to be serious, if you're having problems, what you need to do is you need to you know, sort of, what's the best way to put it? Like, get your fist and punch like some glass around, and then get the glass, grind it up a bit, put it on your eye, and then that might help.
Broken glass sunglasses.
You could be very lucky, and it might just be bent enough to get your vision looking better. I don't know for sure. I don't know. But otherwise, you know, I mean, there's other options. You can, like I said, you could damage your eyes really bad, and then you get robot eyes.
Robot eyes.
But robot eyes at the moment are quite shit. But in 10 years, they could be really good. So it might be worth it.
Nowadays, it seems I kind of want to lose a limb.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because then you get the cool robot.
Yeah.
Like in Alton Towers
Right,
or something,
Deus
and you get
Ex.
loads of money.
Oh man, yeah. Imagine skipping to the
I'd
front
lose
of
a
the queue.
fucking leg for the amount of money that woman's got. I don't need both of my legs. I got 2 of them. I can live with one.
Yeah, she got more money than most people earn in a lifetime from jobs. It's crazy.
I wonder where that kind of money comes from.
Mate, those businesses have a lot of money.
Yeah.
To them, it's just taken off. It just means they don't get as much profit that quarter.
Fair play though. It's
just,
good of
the
them
way it
to
is.
compensate.
Okay, right.
I
and that
wouldn't
was...
really want to lose a limb, by the way.
I would like to lose it, maybe
Unless it's from
not
crocodile.
now, later in the future, like
Fucking crocodile.
when it gets to the point where the robot limbs are better than the real limbs, you know.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That was Agony Cunt. This is the Threeskins podcast. This will be in a playlist, so if you like this, make sure to click on the playlist and listen through to our other episodes. We also read every single comment. We'd like to get some topics from you. I say we'd like to. I'd like to because I'm running out of ideas, and I need your help.
Yeah, some good ideas.
And if you have any friends that are complete wrong-uns as well, and you're listening and laughing, and you think, oh, my mate would love this, please share it around with all of your friends, share it on your Facebook, whatever, because we want to branch out to new audiences. We want to get all you horrible, wrong and degenerates in, and we'll have a gay old time.
I love the Flintstones.
I like what I love about the Flintstones is instead of like modern technology, they just get animals to do everything. And you see like these animals that have a torturous life of just eating garbage all the time. Makes me happy.
See you later, guys.
Right,
See
goodbye,
you later.
everyone.
Eating garbage all the time. You're right though. They've got like that.
Their shits must stink.
Oh god, man.
Thank God they didn't invent plastic.
They're
Imagine
like-
like
the
munching down on plastic.
The dinosaurs are like slaves in that show.
Yeah, they are.
That's mental.
Yeah.
See you later.